Hello and welcome back to VR Reviews' October of Terror! Today we'll be reviewing Walking Dead Comic Series 1 Zombie Lurker. So yes, this wraps up the Walking Dead Series 1, and since I don't have Series 2, that's going to be it for the Walking Dead. But I think this is, it's definitely my favorite zombie. I don't know if it's my favorite of the figures, but it's really cool. It's got so many different removable pieces, and he's just a really cool figure in general. You can just take him apart and just splay him out everywhere, and I also just sort of like the aesthetic of him better than the other zombie. He doesn't have the action feature-y kind of thing, but he's still really cool and has the gimmick of being very detachable in various areas. So let's go ahead and zoom in for the articulation, sculpt, pay details, all those sorts of things. Alright, starting off with a quick size comparison, here we have our Lurker zombie. This is a Marvel Universe size figure, which is Wolverine, and a Marvel Legends size figure, which is Hellboy. So yeah, an in-between sort of scale here. It seems to be the size that McFarlane was going for with these figures. So yeah, let's get the other two out of here and just look at the zombie. Alright, here we have our zombie Lurker. He's got his head up here, which we will zoom in on in a minute. He looks very desiccated, like he's a zombie that's probably been around for a while. Very dark, shriveled up skin, almost mummified kind of. Lots of wounds everywhere. Very small remnants of a white shirt. Lots of paint shading on that. His jeans are still mostly intact. Lots of holes in them though, revealing some blood and some flesh and stuff like that. All very cool. No shoes. You can see the spine sort of starting to show through. More wounds, things like that. All the kind of detail you would expect to see on the back. All looks very nice. Zooming in on the head sculpt, you can see all the really cool detail on this head sculpt. I personally think that this is the best looking figure overall, just sculpting wise. I just think they did the best detail job on this particular one. Lots of little sores and wounds. His lips are kind of receded. You can see the teeth, the wide eyes, lack of a nose, shriveled skin, little bits of hair there on the back. Very, very cool head sculpt. Also, while we're here at the head, the top of his head sort of comes off. Well, it's supposed to. Hold on. There. Top of his head comes off. Leaves some gaping, bloody wound there. A little bit of detail there on the inside. All very cool. Now let's zoom out and look at some articulation. Articulation-wise, the Lurker zombie is, generally speaking, not as good as the human figures, but he actually has some points that they don't have, so let's go ahead and start looking at that. Like I showed earlier, top of his head comes off. You can actually tilt it back a little bit, and it sort of works like a jaw joint, but it's not actually a point of articulation. He has a really, really good neck joint. It bends all the way back for sort of crawling poses and stuff like that, all the way forward as well, and it rotates there. Ball joint shoulders, they don't move up very far, but they move forward and back. As you can see, his arm just came off. That's one of his coming off points. Kind of functions as a bicep cut. Single joint elbow. The wrist also comes off there. And then it actually has a hinge there at the wrist too. That's on both sides. This arm stays in its normal position, and its ball joint shoulder actually moves to the full range there. No parts come off on this side. This almost acts like a waist cut, but it's really not. This is his big coming off point, and this sort of bends back a little bit too. This is actually kind of like a point of articulation for having him crawl a little bit better. Past that, down here on the legs, thigh swivels on both sides, single joint knees that don't move very well at all. Then he has ankle hinge pivot sort of thing. I think it's on a ball peg. Full range of motion on that side, and no range of motion on the other ankle. So, yeah, that is the extent of his articulation. I'm going to zoom in on the guts and stuff on the inside of the zombie real quick. There's a better look at sort of the guts and stuff hanging out of him. All very gory and nice looking. So, yeah, that's all for his pieces coming off and all that sort of stuff. Very, very cool. I like the fact that he's so disassemblable. Makes a very nice crawling zombie or walking zombie, depending upon what you want to do with it. Now, it doesn't come with any actual accessories, so let's go ahead and move on to the packaging. Alright, the Lurker comes in the same packaging as everything else in Series 1 does. Big window here, body splits in half. Indeed it does. Walking Dead, Zombie Lurker, removable body parts down there instead of listing the amount of articulation. Flipping it over on the back, you get the other figures on this wave, all of their accessories, and their action features also listed. As I have been saying, these are good for in or out of package display, so yeah, Zombie Lurker. Alright, that wraps it up for the Zombie Lurker, so until next time, goodbye! Hello, you've just watched one of my videos. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed my videos. If you didn't, run away and never return. Also, feel free to check out my other channels, Venom Raptor for all my variety gaming content, and VR Reviews for reviews of various action figures and collectibles. Thank you, and goodbye.